We're going to make it our style.
We're going to make it our style?
Yeah. That's right. Welcome to the Iron Pony Life podcast with Tracy and Chris. Living the dream with nobody listening.
With nobody listening.
That's exactly right. So, Tracy, how's your day?
It's going good, man. How's yours?
Mine's going great, until you called me and woke me up like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, Jesus. Come on now.
Yeah, it was crazy. Hey, man, are you ready to do this podcast? Yeah, I'm ready. 5 o'clock in the morning? Come on. Geez, we had
I wanted to make sure that you were, excited to do this.
Oh, I'm excited, all right. This is going to be great.
It is going to be great.
All right. So, how's work been?
Busy.
Busy?
Always busy.
A lot of changes going on, huh?
A lot of changes.
Yeah.
I think that just is the beginning.
Yeah. Me and Tracy used to work together, didn't we? Yeah. It was great, wasn't it?
For a hot minute, a couple years.
It was like, I don't know. What would be the best description of that, of us working together?
I think it was pretty good, man, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that we definitely made a difference.
Oh, yeah. You look at the years that we were there. Mm-hmm. Every year increases.
Yep.
Yeah. We did it. We made a difference. Now, I think the difference is gone.
I'm concerned.
But anyway, hey, work's work, man. This is a podcast, and we're going to talk about some ventures. So,
right.
Have you been riding lately?
I've had the bike out a couple times.
Okay. And what kind of bike you got?
So I have the 2023 Harley Davidson Nightster Special.
That's a nice looking bike.
It is a very nice looking bike.
It's got orange highlights, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's called the Adversary Collection.
Wow. How much does that bike weigh?
481 pounds.
Now, if you asked me that, I couldn't tell you what mine was.
Yours is probably more like 900 pounds or 850.
Yeah, but, but you got a nice bike.
Yeah, it's a nice ride.
Yeah. You going to get a new exhaust on that bad boy?
If they would ever make one that would be worth the price, yeah.
Oh,
right now there's only one option, which is made by S&S, I believe. And from the video reviews that I've seen on it, it doesn't really change the sound of the bike, so it's not worth the investment.
Wow.
And it doesn't really look a whole lot different either.
That's crazy.
So
Harley Davidson, not a good exhaust.
No, not yet. I'm hopeful that 2024 brings something new. That they did. Obviously, they just re-released the 24s here in January, so pretty much the same bike with no change other than color.
It is a new bike, though. Mm-hmm. And I have an Indian Challenger 2023. It's a beautiful bike. It's titanium smoke. It's about 860 pounds, I think, wet.
It's a big bike.
It's a big bike, yeah. My wife loves it. She likes sitting on the back of it.
Are you going to get her the proper seat for the back?
Well, we got the proper seat. We just need the trunk.
The rest or whatever with the armrest.
These, there's not very many aftermarket parts for these bikes, and they want like $4,200 for that little trunk.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a nice looking trunk, though. It's got speakers in it and everything else, but I just don't understand the speaker placement. Your wife's sitting in the back there, or whoever it is, and they're covering
your wife.
They're covering the speakers. What's the speakers for?
If it's not your wife, you're gonna be in trouble. Let me tell you.
I guess they get a vibration, so it keeps them awake.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. So I'm on my way home from Nashville, Indiana, and it was getting about 8 o'clock. And I was...
Was it dark? Or
it was dark.
It was dark?
Yeah. And I was looking for deer. I was looking for everything. And I noticed that my wife was really close to me. It's like, what's going on? She fell asleep.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. It was like that motorcycle was just purring and she was falling asleep. So I'm trying to get her a trunk so it kind of forms a little bit better. So she don't fall off the bike while I'm going down the road.
So if she falls asleep, she's got something to hold her in?
Oh, my gosh. They need seatbelts for these things.
I don't know if that's a good idea either.
Yeah, maybe not, but maybe with somebody sleeping.
Yeah. Well, where you live, the deer are pretty rampant, aren't they?
Yeah. Every day I drive to work, I see like 10.
Yeah. Does that make you nervous being on a bike?
Well, it does. humans are more dangerous than deer, I think.
I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah, but they do jump out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They entertain you. They keep you alert.
As long as they're on the side entertaining you and not in front of you, that's not entertainment.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't have it actually up right now, but I did get a motorcycle like deer alert thing. It's electronic, and it plays this like like that.
So it's like a signal.
Yeah, it's like a single, and you could hear it. But I actually used it one day, and there was a deer laying in the grass, and it actually got up and ran the opposite way. Well, so I don't know if it works or not, but it worked that day.
If they ran the opposite way, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so that's one thing I do have.
Now, do you have those on the Challenger?
Yeah, I have it on the Challenger.
Okay, well, I would definitely keep them on there then.
Yeah, you might need to get one.
Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, it was only like $19.
$19 versus hitting a deer, I think it'd be worth it.
Yeah, but I haven't. I mean, I've read the reviews. There's not very many people saying that they hit a deer. Or at least they haven't been able to tell us.
If that's in the reviews, that company might want to rethink their product.
Yeah. But it's $19 on Amazon. Maybe we'll put a link down in the description.
Yeah. It'd be a good idea.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll tell you what. These new Harley Davidsons, they're pretty looking.
They are nice, man, for sure.
Yeah. So what's your favorite? You like road glide or you like street glide?
Honestly, I like the Lowrider ST, man. I think, especially, I mean, this isn't a 24 model, it's a 23, but that Fast Johnny that they came out with last year, to me, is one of the nicer looking Harleys that's come out in a while.
Oh, yeah? But when we're talking about these road glides and these street glides, the ST is a different bike.
Well, yeah, you asked my opinion on which bike I like.
Oh, I know.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm trying to get your opinion on these brand new bikes.
Are they gorgeous? Yes. Are they more than I need and too big for me? Absolutely.
You don't think your wife would get on the back of one of them?
She would. She would absolutely get on the back of it.
Yeah. So they got a couple of different collars on this one. So this one's like MSRP $25,999. You know, you get a payment of $390 with an asterisk.
So I see what they put on the screen, but in reality, that payment's going to be like $600.
Yeah, probably. I don't know how many months they're trying to do there, but it's a nice looking bike. Look at the collars here.
I mean, you could get it for that price at maybe a 10-year loan.
So look at this collar here. So we got Whiskey Fire at $850.
Now, that's your favorite color, right? Because that's what the guy told me at the dealership when he talked about you.
I do like Whiskey Fire. It's a nice looking color, but it's a Primo, $850, price increase. And look at this Vivid Black. I can't even talk today. But anyway, Vivid Black. It's all blacked out. What do you think about that one?
I think that looks great during the day, but at night it'd be scared you wouldn't be seen. It's awful black.
What about this one? Bro, what is that color? I can't even see it.
Billiard gray.
Yeah. What do you think about that one?
Pretty much the same. Still pretty dark. I like the red better.
Well, my bike's dark.
No, not that dark. That's a dark gray.
All right, we got this one. This is the nice looking color.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
It's like a royal blue. They call it blue burst, but yeah.
$850. And you see this, it's all blacked out. Nice looking. And then they got some, look at this one.
Actually, that's kind of interesting. I kind of like that.
Now, I watched a video on this bike, this Alpine Green, and they saying it's a lot darker
than what it appears.
Yeah, it's almost like a hunter green.
It's a shame because the picture there makes it look pretty nice.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flake in it too. I mean, you can see right there. Nice looking. And then we got the Atlas Silver Metallic.
I do like that.
Yeah. It's a nice looking collar there too. So these are the Road Glide collars of 2024. Now there is like the CBOs, only got 2 collars, and you got the CBO ST that they just released. Pretty nice bike.
So does the ST have the back on it or no?
No, none of them have the back. You have to purchase that.
That's separate for all of them?
Yeah, it's about 20, I think 28 is what he quoted me.
$2,800?
Yeah, because I wouldn't test drive one of these.
That's better than $4,200.
Yes,
from
it is.
Indian.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, but I like my bike. Yeah. My bike's still got a little bit more horsepower, I think.
So what happened with the deal where you went to Indian and looked at that black one?
Well, it was a 2023, and I have a 2023, and it was a, what is it? What they call that one? The Pursuit.
The Pursuit.
Yeah. So it's a nice looking bike, but it was flat black, and I just didn't like it.
But the price seemed pretty appealing, correct?
Yeah, but they still, trading a 23
For a 23.
23, they just didn't want to give me the money for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to look at their end of it. They're, trying to get rid of 23s, and you're trying to give them a 23.
And right now, if you haven't been to a motorcycle dealer, they have tons of used bikes. And that's a problem for these dealerships.
Yeah. I noticed it at the Harley dealer, too.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they had more used on their lot than they did new.
Yeah. And there's just not enough riders for them. As you look at it, I mean, if you wanted to buy one right now, you would have to go down there, and you probably wouldn't have to have it. You probably would have a better deal if you had no trade at all.
I think, based on my experience with Harley, which I have plenty of, trading in bikes with them is more of a headache than buying the bike itself. You're better off not trading.
Yeah, because they auction them off. There's not a Harley Davidson, so they can't sell it in their dealership because it's that's the rules.
And the bikes that I traded, 2 of them were paid off, and I really felt like I didn't get anything for them at the end of the day.
Well, it looks like you looked this bike up, but anyway, it's a smoke black, or what do you call it, a flat black. It's got the trunk, it's got everything. It's a Pursuit. It's a premium package, $30,749. It's actually not a bad price.
No, it's not.
I think they reduced it like $4,000. I think the new ones actually, the 2024s are actually $29,000
With the same equipment?
package, but they got a new sound package on it now.
So they've
Premium
actually
sound.
lowered their prices as well?
I think they raised them up compared to what Harley did. Yeah, but comes with the sound package. I mean, it's a beautiful bike, but it's just too flat for me. I mean.
Well, I remember you saying your wife liked the white one.
Yeah, she loved the white one. It's there too. That's $29,000. No, the same bike. Other than it's got a couple more speakers, I think.
They may have sold it because I don't.
Oh, it was on there.
Was it on here?
Yeah, it was just there a couple seconds ago. It was like one of the. Click on the actual bike.
Okay.
The smoke one, and then it'll be like on the bottom. There was like a.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Yeah. So
that is the 24. Now that says $39,900
yeah. So look at the difference. $10,000
for basically the same bike, just a different year.
It's got a little more premium paint job on it. But it's got the heated seat. That might actually have the cooling seat on it. Might be a reason why it costs a little bit more. But it's white. It's a beautiful color.
So when you walked out of that dealership, was the $39,000 the reason why you didn't even give it a second look? That price, or was it the trade-in itself that just made it too unfeasible to do?
It just wasn't the right time. Interest rates are just.
Well, then you got to add that. Yeah, you got to add that in there too.
So I think if we had a 3 year ago interest rates, I think I probably would have did it.
You'd have pulled the trigger.
Pulled the trigger. I just don't want to go in too far into debt.
All right, I fully understand. Well, based on this price and the interest rate, that $4,000 to get that back seat's not sound like a bad idea.
It's $1,000 payment.
This bike?
It's $1,000 payment.
I know, but I'm saying buying that piece separately to add to the bike that you currently have.
Yeah. Well,
it makes that $4,000 look worth it.
Yeah, and you can buy them at Facebook Marketplace. But we've been looking, and the average price there is probably about $21, $25 for everything.
Yeah,
you just won't have the right collar. You have to paint it and stuff.
Is that worth that?
Rattle can it. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Yeah, we're gonna do it in your garage, man.
You're gonna rattle can your back
in my garage? We are. Yes, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be beautiful. But it's a great bike. I mean, I would show some pictures of it, but right now we don't have the camera set up. But hopefully we will do that soon.
So what's your plan with this Kawasaki that you have, this Vulcan S? What are you going to try to do with that?
Well, you're just trying to give Get all the news out of me, don't you? But well, it's on Facebook Marketplace. I've got it for sale for $70. I lowered it down. It's $7,500 now. It's a nice little Kawasaki Vulcan. My wife doesn't really want to ride it. She doesn't like the mid controls or whatever its forward controls it has. We tried to get it to where it's what is it? What's the closest control?
Mid controls.
Mid controls. Yeah. She just doesn't like it. It's not very good.
It just didn't feel right.
Nah, she hates that bike.
Now, you took her to Harley, and she sat on a Nightster like mine, right? How did she like that?
Well, she thought it was a girl's bike, so she was going to buy that sucker.
Wait, you're calling my bike a girl's bike?
Well, she wanted the what is the ST?
The lowrider. The lowrider ST.
The Johnny ST.
Yeah.
That's what she really wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you about $35,000.
Well, maybe not for her. I mean, right now they're discounting them like crazy.
If you can find one.
Well, I know where one's at.
Is that Power Keg? Was that
Power Keg Harley? Yeah.
Let's see if they still have that.
Yeah. Well, why don't you check it out?
So if you sell the Kawasaki, is that going to prompt you to go shopping for this Harley bike for her?
Probably not.
So you're just getting rid of it to get rid of it.
Just get rid of it. $100 payment. Get rid of that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way I can, in the future, is the plan either get a Harley, Road Glide, CVO ST, or an Indian Pursuit in the future. So we're talking about one more year, maybe two.
Well, you know me, I shop for a new bike almost every year, it seems like. I've owned, 12 bikes in 3 years?
Yeah, I remember sending you a picture of 25 bikes in a garage.
There it is.
Yeah, there
they do
is.
have it. There you're right.
Yeah.
2023.
That'd be a good content bike, right?
That would be a very good content bike.
Maybe you should trade all your motorcycles for that.
I would definitely enjoy this.
It's very nimble. You know what I'm saying? It's a very nice bike.
Yeah,
I sat on it.
It's gorgeous, man. That's for sure. Yeah. I can't believe they haven't sold this.
I think you need to buy that bike.
Man, like I said, let me repeat this number one more time: $35,000.
Well, I think you can afford it because you can't buy the mic. You can buy the motorcycle.
Yeah, I can buy the mic. But yeah, this is a beautiful bike for sure. Yeah, if you had this, we could definitely do some really cool reviews. That's for sure.
So describe that bike, because just people can't see it.
Well, it has a really cool blue with a white stripe that goes down the side. And then on the other side, it has a really cool emblem that's not anything you would see on any normal Harley. I can't really get it to zoom in close enough to see it, but
it's like a pig.
Yeah, it's just an outstanding bike.
Paint job.
Yeah, I love the gold rims on it as well. Or I guess
that's upgraded.
Yeah,
that's not normal.
Oh, that doesn't come on the Fast Johnny?
No, every Harley Davidson dealer says they do something to a bike,
like
right?
They powder coat the wheel. Well, they did mine. They did my Nightster.
Yeah.
So
it's one of a kind.
It was an extra $1,000 that they were able to throw onto the price of the bike for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would, if it weren't for the price, man, this is definitely something I would like to have.
I think you look good on it.
I would have to agree. I think I would.
And I think your wife would be able to fit on the back of it. You just get the right seat.
Yeah, I'd have to change the seat out, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd be able to travel around, do some riding. So what's your plan this year? You going to do some rides with us?
We're going to do some rides, yeah. I think, don't you have a meeting tomorrow down at Indian?
Actually, it's, what's that place called? Bob's, let me look at that here.
Is that a wings place or something, like a restaurant?
It's a bar, food, restaurant, but it's got some good reviews. Let me look it up here. Let's see, group here. All right, here we go. Where's their events at? There we go. Yeah, so it's going to be, it's Northern Kentucky, sorry, dyslexic here. Northern Kentucky, IMRG meet and greet. And it starts at 6:30 tomorrow. And you're going to show up, right?
Right. I think so. That's the plan.
That's the plan. I mean, have you joined the group yet?
I have not. And there's the close-up on that.
Oh, yeah. It looks, it's like a pig with a helmet with some flames coming out of the back with a checkered race flag.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But anyway, this meeting's about 2 hours. It's at Buffalo Bob's Family Restaurant in Florence, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. So that's just right down the street.
Yeah, there should be about probably 30 people there, maybe more, because I heard there's a lot of people been showing up at these meetings. I haven't been there the last two.
Now, are you riding to this one, or are you going to drive? Because it's supposed to be like 60 degrees tomorrow.
No, I'm not going to ride because salt on the ground. Once it rains and gets that salt off the roads, I probably would. But I just don't want to ride my bike.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the salt on the ground, on the roads.
True.
Because it's pretty powdery out there, that salt. It hasn't been really...
It's one of those deals where motorcyclists don't realize that that's still there until that first rain hits after this,
Yeah.
And I've experienced it on a couple of my bikes. I'm like, oh, crap, what's going on? Oh, yeah, it's salt still on the road.
Yeah, it sucks.
It does.
And then if you got some, paint that's not, perfect on and it starts rusting your bike, it can cause some problems in the future you never look at.
Yeah, that's a valid point as well.
Yeah. But no, I'm probably just going to ride over here just like I did tonight, come to your house and do this podcast.
Okay.
But it's you gonna show up, or you gonna be a Josh?
I'm not gonna be a Josh, man. I'm committed to this thing, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a 3-person podcast, and Josh was a little under the weather, a little tired. He got his butt kicked today at work.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Hopefully, he'll be here next week. So, but we're gonna do this weekly.
Sure.
You sure?
Absolutely.
You positive?
Yep.
All right, but it's almost 22 minutes. We finally got past the 20-minute.
All right, let's give a listen.
You're gonna do what? You said it's over with?
It's over with.
Oh my gosh, are you getting sleepy? Are you? Old man.
I want to see our results.
Oh my God, you're getting old. Oh boy. That's it.
We gotta change the music.
No, I love this music.
No, dude, that's not right.
Oh yeah.